We are a custom injection molding company. We've been in business now for 59 years as of March 15th. We make a variety of different parts for a variety of different industries based on their needs versus products of our own. Our challenges today are to make a quality product at a cost that is acceptable. In doing so, we've basically raised the skill level of our employees quite a bit in order to be able to do so. The labor pool in the area that we're in right now has continued to shrink over the years. We need employees who know how to operate and maintain these pieces of machinery because they're very, very complex and require a great deal of programming. We see a number of students with high school diplomas, as well as the GED has become a very, very popular method for individuals looking for production positions to find employment. The difficulty with that is it doesn't tell the employer what level of aptitude that person has. So I don't know if the person coming in with a high school diploma has made it through pre-algebra, or have they made it through trigonometry or calculus. And those levels of math are very, very important in what we do. We, of course, do the 3 core assessments for the National Career Readiness Certificate, which includes basic math, reading and locating information, as well as the performance evaluations. We've always had the performance assessment added as well. And what we've found is the soft skill assessment that the performance test allows us to see is just as important, if not more important in some cases, than the foundational skills that are being tested with the National Career Readiness Certificate. We go through a process where we explain the assessment to them, what the assessment means, why it's important to us, and the fact that we do this for all of our applicants does put them at ease and allows them to take the assessment with much less pressure, if you will. We spend approximately $85 per applicant just on the testing itself. These assessments, we can feel much more secure in the results because we understand what those scores mean, and we can benchmark them with scores all across the country in some cases. We have seen approximately a 40% reduction in the time that it takes for us to identify, interview, and hire a candidate. So we've been able to streamline that process very, very well. We've seen a 20% reduction in the turnover of our employees in the very first year. Other metrics, though, that we've seen improvements in, and we can't necessarily lend all of it to the assessments, but it certainly has had an impact. We've seen 50% reductions in our cost of quality. We saw a 60% reduction in the number of accidents that we've had. And more importantly, we've seen a lot of positive feedback from our managers in terms of the caliber of person that we're getting is probably my best evidence. The benefit to the applicant coming in to interview with us and taking the WorkKeys assessments is that if they're not hired, they can take that National Career Readiness Certificate with them to hopefully find gainful employment elsewhere here in the community. It's much more than just about how it benefits Hoffer Plastics. It's really about how it benefits the community as a whole.